Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try out the demo. I'm just gonna play a game here. Probably gonna raise the difficulty up by 1. I was doing a recording already, but then my Elgato was being a little bit weird, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go Liverpool versus Spurs. Beautiful kit there by Spurs. We'll just up the difficulty by 1, just to get a little bit of movement from the other players. Initial thoughts so far is that the beginning of the game actually kind of feels nice, if that makes sense. Marba, thank you so much for the 12 months, man. I appreciate it. That's the 1 year. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's up with all this here. Yeah, the initial movement I like. Let me see what the dribbling is like. Okay, so this is the new thing that you're most likely gonna have to use. This is the strafe dribbling right here. So you can see that like it's more direct, more controlled. Big shot first time is pretty good. I don't like the crab walk inclusion, if I'm being honest with you, but if it's gonna be in the game and nothing's gonna change from that, then you know. A little bit of a good AI movement right there. A little driven shot. Deflection there. Bad shot with his left foot. Maybe if we put more power into that shot.
Champions League finalist in 2018, his first taste of the World Cup also in 2018. Mohamed Salah, what do you like about his game, Lee?
Well, everything. I love the way he plays.
You can tell the tackling is different, man. Like it's like kind of like controlled defending, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's see the heel to heel, heel to heel. Most of the skill moves when you do it the first time, they're gonna be fine. It's just that in this game now, what they did is that when you do the skill moves consecutively, so if I do this and I do this again, you can see that the skill move gets worse, right? So the way to cancel out that skill move, or that second skill move when it happens, is to do this, dribble, and then do it again, right? So you can see that it completely resets once the person dribbles the ball once. The one I actually want to see with a fast player here is the one where they do the running fake shot. So I want to test that out with one of the players that are fast. So this one right here. I'm going to do this. Okay, so the second one doesn't really do that much worse, but it is slightly worse than the first, which is a good thing. We'll do this. It's still kind of controlled, or it feels like it's kind of controlled. It's with Fabinho. Do they mean business on this occasion? Just want to try out some things here. Touch, finesse shot, very... Ooh, he missed it.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide.
Okay, let's see what else we got here.
Sadio Mane now. Ndombele. Dele Alli.
I'm a really big fan of the jockey. Very smooth. Probably this is definitely the best jockey. Look at the jockey. That is very nice.
It needs an accurate cross. And he did what he had to do defensively.
I haven't played FIFA in a while, so you know, I'm just gonna have to get used to some things. I'm gonna have to get used to some things. Some of the things is like manually making runs and whatnot.
Dele Alli. Son. Now Harry Kane. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by...
Okay, let's see what the croqueta is like. So the croqueta, I think, is the same thing. I think like when you do it once.
Over the touchline for a throw-in.
I think when you do the croqueta once, it's like fine.
It's a completely wasted throw-in.
Okay, so you could do a double croqueta still in the demo. A double croqueta works, but the way that the skill move comes off is slower. So if you're manually defending properly, you can actually receive the ball now. That's the problem with the croqueta last year, is that it was too fast and there was no balance between using it and being able to defend against it, right? I really like the jockey. The jockey is fantastic. That tackle should definitely be mine. Feels like there might be a lot of deflections in the path of some players this year. We'll see how that works out. All right, let's be a little bit more serious right now. See what's up. Little first-time shot there. So that's Genie Wijnaldum. Okay. Interesting.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. Son.
Okay, so the holding circle to aggressively push a player is still a thing in this game. You'll notice, like, when you're behind a person, you can, if you hold circle at the right timing, which you have to be careful because you can tackle the person. Triggering the run is good. Little threaded through ball there. Big shot to get in the angle. Ball roll touch. Extra pass. Nice little shot. There it is.
The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll.
Underway again. Liverpool hold the aces.
I want to test more of the tackling, so I'm going to definitely update the difficulty a little bit more here.
It's a weighted pass. That is fantastic defending.
Definitely going to be using more of the skill moves this year as well. I'm going to be practicing those while the demo is out.
Throw-in forthcoming.
A wide pass right there.
It's with Fabinho. And scope for the cross. Just knocking it around.
Little fake shot downwards, little fake shot upwards, finesse. More power to that. So this game, I'm noticing that when I do the finesse shot in certain angles, it actually wants me to do more power behind it. Same thing could be said about the driven shot whenever I did it. You can switch off loose balls now, which is great. I'm not gonna say it's all the time, but normally for those ones you weren't able to switch. That's a nice tackle there. Okay, I want to see what the runs are like here. So far, my initial thoughts, I do like the initial feel of the game. I think it feels very nice. The dribbling feels good. The pace of the game feels very acceptable for a kickoff. Little pass right there. Little pass right there. Touch. The dribbling is like instant for kickoff. It's actually kind of nice. I like it. I want to learn some of the new skill moves. That's gonna be the process for me today. Little lob pass. I want to see what that's like there. Little flick. Flicks are nice with the first one. That's good.
Options in the center. Mane. Andrew Robertson.
Mane's free. Bang. Finesse. Okay. Yeah, it definitely requires more power behind the finesse shot for you to score them now. All right, so let's go see. I want to see what it's like for the long shots here.
Well, this is Liverpool at their best.
First time pass, pretty accurate there.
Don't control the ball in midfield. It's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant.
Get a nice little angle right here. There we go.
And he takes it on.
Okay. There was one specific angle I wanted to try out actually. Yeah, I love this jockey. This jockey is super nice.
In full control of the ball.
You can still change some of the skill moves. Comes off okay. I'm also noticing that the attacking AI runs for those situations is definitely better. There's a situation right there that never really used to happen consistently where when you're on the side, your players never utilize that middle position properly, right? They would make the run really late, or they just wouldn't make the run at all. And I've done it like 3 times already this game where they're actually utilizing that space now. And that's like that's always like a passing lane that I've always looked for in previous years. Yeah, honestly, first impression's not bad, man. I do want to try out that thing that that I saw on Twitter where when you do like a fake Rabona and you do like a first time shot, it's like really accurate and precise. So I'm gonna be trying that out on the demo to see. I'm gonna be trying that on the demo to see if that'll be like a huge influence on certain things. But that's pretty much it. Conclude for the video for today, guys. In regards to the gameplay stuff, I am gonna be looking into more of the stuff for the demo. I'm going to be playing some share play games as well online eventually. I do want to practice the game first, try to get the natural feel of it first, and then we're going to go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.